for us to start?
We are
I'm ready. Just say the
perfect.
word.
Good to go.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. We'll call to order the meeting of the Community Services, Public Safety, and Housing and Economic Development Committee. And Madam Clerk, if we can have the roll call posting of the agenda, and then we'll ask Mayor to lead us in the flag salute.
Yes, Chair. Mayor Pro Tem McDonald,
Here.
Councilmember Madrigal,
Here.
Mayor Zaragoza.
Here,
Thank you. All present.
please follow me for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Hang on, Mayor. We're waiting for the posting of the agenda.
And
The agenda has been posted.
Okay, thank you very much, Mayor. Thank you.
thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And you want a moment of silence, Mr. Mayor Pro Tem?
Sure.
And earlier we kind of mentioned too that we want a silence for the 500,000 individuals that we lost in the COVID pandemic. So with that in mind,
I certainly think that's appropriate. So that will be fine. Thank you.
okay.
Thank you, everyone. We will continue on with the meeting. We have no public comments tonight, according to the list I've received. And Madam Clerk, that has not changed at all?
No public comment tonight, Chair.
Thank you very much. On consent agenda, we don't have anything, and I will just make a comment. I'm usually used to seeing minutes on the consent agenda after the previous meetings, and I know this is a new realm for you, and there's a lot to catch up on, but I just hope that we don't get too far behind on the minutes, so that the farther behind we get, the more difficult it is to catch up. And I don't expect any response tonight. I just wanted to, and I know you and I have talked about this previously, so if there's anything that we can do to assist you, please let us know.
Thank you for that,
And-
Chair McDonald.
Okay, and with that, we'll move to item D, reports. And we have one and only one agenda item, and it's award agreement A8299 to Whitman Enterprises LLC to provide emergency medical services, EMS, billing and collection services. This presentation was previously available on the web pursuant to Measure M, and we will ask Chief Hamilton to do what's left of the presentation or discussion. Chief, it's all yours.
Well, I thank you, Chair McDonald, and I guess I would just ask if there are any questions for that presentation. I know it was relatively short, but do any of the committee members have any questions regarding this item?
Yeah, Mayor Pro Tem, I want to share something with you. I'm not sure if it was an error here, but on the agenda item, it says Hamilton is interim fire chief. I thought he was the chief already.
That's next week. He gets sworn in.
Okay, so I'm.
Well, I still call him Chief, so that works.
Me
Chief,
too, I'll call you chief.
good job.
Chief, I want to thank you with Whitman Enterprises because I think that piggybacking with Chula Vista is a good idea, and that'll really help us, with your concerns and so forth, and the medical services and billing and collection services for. What is that, a 5-year term, Chief?
Yeah, that is correct. And just to touch on what you said there, that piggyback option that we got with Chula Vista is actually very advantageous for Oxnard. We were in the process of going through an RFP process, and we were hoping to get a rate between 3.75 and 4%.
Mhm.
Ultimately, by piggybacking onto Chula Vista's process, we were able to get a more competitive rate of 3.25%. And Whitman is a very reputable company in EMS billing.
And I think one of the important things that you mentioned too, that this agreement, the compensation comes from the Whitman Enterprises LLC, the 3.25. That's where you pay for this whole item. Is that correct?
That's correct. It would come from the revenues generated from billing,
Which is about 3.25 from those funds. Excellent, thank you.
Correct.
Mhm.
Thank you. Councilmember Madrigal, any comments or questions?
No comments or questions. Good job, Chief, with everything. Thank you.
Thank you. And Chief, I really don't have any comments, just a side note, and I don't expect an answer on it because it's not really part of the main discussion, but I just hope during this process, we're considering other people that are near to us, like the city of Port Hueneme, to make sure that we don't capture them in an awkward spot. So, and I don't know if we've talked to them or not, but, and again, don't respond, please, because it's not part of the agendized issue. It's just a comment. So I have no questions. Mr. City Manager, any comments?
No, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Chief, any final words for us?
No, all I will say is thank you all very much for the support, and we look forward to bringing this back to the full council.
Okay, what's the pleasure of the committee then?
So move.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Madam Clerk, the roll call, please.
Mayor Pro Tem McDonald,
Yes.
Councilmember Madrigal,
Yes.
Mayor Zaragoza.
Yes, and Mr. City Attorney, we don't have to mention the item number 1 and 2 again, do we? To award, the $500,000 for 3 years, and also that this is per City Code 4.3.1.
That is on the agenda, and the motion was to move the recommended action,
Okay, thank
which
you.
will bring these items to council
To
for
council.
actual approval.
Thank you. I'd like to ensure that so the public can understand that. Thank you,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
Motion passes 3-0.
Thank you very much. Are there any items for future agendas?
No?
No?
No.
Council member? No?
No.
I could do a little soft shoe to entertain you for the next hour and a half, but I think with that being said, we will move to adjourn. So thank you all. It was a quick meeting, short, sweet, to the point. So thank you for your service. Be safe, and we will talk to you all soon. This meeting is adjourned.
Thank
And-
you.
And for the public's
Yeah.
sake, we'll be back at 8:30 for the Public Works and Transportation Committee item at 8:30.
I won't be here, but that's okay.
Thank
Have a
you.
good evening, all.
Thank you.
Thank you.